Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Stone for Bread. We're going to be doing a review today on two different firearms. One is the Glock 21 SF, new model Glock, just recently came out, and also the Taurus PT 24/7 Pro DS. We're going to start off with the Taurus P 24/7 DS, Pro DS. First I'm going to go over the contents. If you purchase this firearm, this is pretty much what you'll receive. The Taurus case, Taurus emblem case, hard plastic case. They have a pretty good manual. I like the manual. It's an excellent manual. It's concise, good instructions on the parts of the firearm, the safety features of the firearm, disassembly and reassembly. Just overall an excellent manual. Good job on the manual as far as for Taurus. Also, this firearm comes with two magazines, two 12-round magazines, as you can see here. Of course, this one is loaded. Yours won't be loaded. It also comes with a wire brush similar to the Glock for cleaning. And it also comes with two safety keys. I have one here. This is the other is on my keychain. I'm going to start out talking about the Taurus Pro 24/7. I'm going to talk about the functions of it. This is a striker-fired weapon similar to the Glock. No hammer here. It comes with a Heine 3-dot sight, dovetail sights in the front and rear, which is pretty good. I like that. It's an excellent feature on the Taurus. Go ahead and pop the magazine out. Take safety out. Check for clear. Make sure it's clear. Gun is safe. But this is pretty much it. I like this firearm. It's very ergonomic. Good feel to it. It's compact. It comes with a polymer frame, stainless steel slide on this particular one. They do have black slides. Also, what's kind of unique about this firearm, it comes with, according to the manual, 6 safeties. And I know to a lot of people they might seem like a lot, and it is a lot. 6 safeties on this firearm. 7 if you count the key lock system here. The safeties as they have them listed are, there's an internal trigger safety that prevents the trigger from actuating if you drop the firearm. There's a firing pin safety that actually keeps the firing pin from moving if you accidentally drop the firearm. You have the external safety here. See the lever, red means dead in my book. Red is fire. When the red is covered, it's on safe. They also count the loaded round chamber indicator as a safety, and they also have a cocking safety. And just to show you, give you an idea how that works, I'm going to take this dummy round, load it into the mag, chamber it. Of course, you got to put the safety down there. You can't even rack the slide with the safety being engaged. Depress the safety, rack the slide, chamber the dummy round. And if you can see here, which may be a little bit hard for you to see, but there's a slight protrusion of this lever here to show you that there's a round in the chamber, similar to the Glock, and a lot of other firearms have that loaded chamber indicator safety. Also, I'm going to take this round out, pop the magazine out, drop the side. They also count one other thing. They count the safety lever as it's a decocking. It has a decocking feature. So if the round was chambered and you actuated the safety, then it would act as a decock. It would decock the spring. One of the other unique features it has is the cocking indicator. Once the slide has been racked, the indicator is smooth with the rear end of the frame. Check the chamber once again. Make sure the gun is empty, mag out, slide clear, no live rounds. Squeeze. Now watch, once I depress the trigger, you're going to see this indicator come forward inside of the slide. Boom. So that's just a safety feature that they have. One caveat that Taurus has, as far as the keys, the safety with the key. If you look in the manual, it tells you never to engage the safety once around this chamber, or if the slide is in the rearward position. If you engage the safety while the slide is in the rearward position, the manual says that you will permanently damage this firearm. So that's a no-no. Basically, the only time you should use this key is as you should use it in a sense as a locking feature. If you go, if you clear the firearm, decock it, make sure no round is in the chamber. The key is basically for storage. If you intend to store the firearm, not to be used while let's say if you, for instance, you had your gun and you had it as a carry weapon, you went into the store and said, hey, I'm gonna leave it in the glove compartment, I'm gonna go ahead and lock it so no one steals it. If you lock it with a round in the chamber, you'll damage the firearm. So the key is not designed in that capacity. It's designed pretty much, from what I was understanding in the manual, to act in the sense of when you want to permanently store this firearm. If you want to store it, it's cleared, the chamber is clear, the firing pin is released, and you just want to, for instance, lock it up for some reason, then you can engage the safety key. So that's something that you need to be aware of, and definitely, as the manual say, never actuate this safety key feature once the slide has been cocked. And that's pretty much that on this on the Taurus 24/7. I love this gun. It has a good feel to it. It's lightweight, very compact. You still get a good amount of firepower with being 12 rounds in the magazine, 1 round in the chamber. If you carry hot like that, which that's the way I carry. I use my finger as my safety. A lot of people may disagree with that, but that's you, and this is the way I do what I do. But overall, there are so many pros. There's only one con that I have with this firearm, and it's a killer for me, and that's the trigger pull. The trigger pull on this firearm is the only negative feature that I can see about it, and the trigger pull is atrocious. And the only reason I can determine that the trigger pull is like that is maybe it has something to do with the extra safety figure, the trigger safety features, which the trigger safety feature in here, the only way to release it is to pull the trigger all the way back. But let's do one example. I'm gonna show you, if I can, how bad that trigger pull is. Loading the dummy round, chambered the round, and watch how far the trigger goes back. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that on the trigger is almost, you would think the trigger is broken. When I first fired the gun, I thought something was wrong with it. When I bought it, I couldn't believe it. But once you pull it, see, it's all the way almost completely back, and it still hasn't broken. Listen for the break. I don't know if you can hear that, but I mean, you have to have the trigger almost completely rearward for it to break. That's a ridiculously long trigger pull, and maybe it has some type of safety feature. Maybe it's designed for first round accuracy or something like that. But I don't know. But that's the only con, and it's almost a killer for me as far as this pistol is concerned. Otherwise, this is a beautiful gun. I love the appearance of it, love the feel of it. Like I said, the ergonomics of it are great. But that's a real downer. So just something to keep in mind. We're going to take them out to the range again tomorrow just to run some more rounds through them and do some testing, and I have some video of that, and we can probably have a better idea of what I want to do with this firearm after tomorrow. But I'm actually thinking about trading in or selling it. But that's pretty much that on the Taurus 24/7 Pro DS. This is the newer Glock 21 SF, the ambidextrous model. Take the mag out here. Take the chamber. I already cleared the chamber earlier. Just need somewhere to store the mag. Go ahead and release. All right. This Glock 21 is the only difference between this and this is the 21 SF, which stands for small frame, I believe. It's a little bit smaller in the frame. Some people say it stands for short frame. It's a big thing whether it's short frame or small frame, but I believe it's small frame. The frame is, if there is a difference in the size, is minute. I guess there's some slight difference between this and the standard Glock 21. As far as size go, there's an obvious difference in the fact that the 21 SF, this model, has ambidextrous safety. So you have a safety on the right side. I'm sorry, not safety, but a magazine release on both sides. So it has ambidextrous magazine releases. I found that on mine, the magazine release is actually a little bit stiff, even though I'm a lefty on southpaw.